Hello everybody. We're gonna have a little bit of background noise because my partner is getting a smoothie ready, but I wanted to do this video before we head out for work. I wanted to show my process. Not that I'm a professional or anything, I'm just somebody who likes to color. This is the book that I'm going to be coloring in, and I'm going to put a link to this book if anybody wants to purchase it. I am signed up for the Amazon affiliate program, so I get a small commission. It's like 4%. So it's Stuart Royce's Patterns and Close-Ups. I think it's $11.99. And this is the page that I decided on. We did a flip through of this book in the last video. But I really like these intricate pages. So the first thing that I do is I remove the page from the book, because I need to really be able to turn it around and get at it. And plus, I don't want indentations on the next coloring page, because I am heavy-handed in my coloring. So I'll just take that out, easy peasy. And then what I like to do is I use a clipboard, and then I have a piece of tracing paper because I am going to be using markers, and I just put that on top of it. I'm actually going to be using the gel pens that we swatched in the prior 6 videos, I think that was, or 5. And I wrap that across the front of the book and just clip it, and then I'm ready to go. My next step is I have to pick my colors, which is fun. What I like to do is limit my color palette. So I don't like to, when I first started coloring, I didn't really know anything about color theory. I still kind of don't, but I've colored enough that I can kind of tell what looks good together. Not kind of, I can tell what looks good together. And if you use too many colors, then it doesn't turn out that great. It's discombobulated and it's noisy, and it just doesn't turn out that great. For this page, I want to pick, I'm looking at my swatch sheets that I made before, and I want to do bright colors because I want bright pastel-y kind of colors. I was thinking about it last night, what kind of colors I would use on this. And I've done a page really similar to this, which was predominantly blue and greens and like neons and pink too, which I really like that color palette. It goes really well. But with this one, I would like to do something a little different. But I really like this color right here. And I like that pink too. I don't want to make this a lot like the last one that I did, but I was also thinking, when you have a page like this, the last one I colored like this was, a lot of people commented when I posted it on Facebook that it was, how can you color that? How could you, find where you were? And what I do is I focus on the bands, and then color each one of those, or pieces of them, so I can kind of keep track of where I'm at. I want to use, on this one, I think I want to use a glittery color, since I've got so many pretty glitter colors here. And maybe I'll start with these golds. I think that would be a really pretty background. These ones are metallic right here. I like those too. I like that silver right there. But I think first, I wonder if I should do it. Metallics, I found the one page that I colored in metallics, I didn't really care for the end result. It was kind of dull and heavy feeling. So I think I'm going to go first with this sparkly gold right here. That's really pretty. One thing when you're coloring with glitter is, everybody knows the rule about glitter, which I'm probably just making up right now, but it gets everywhere. So when you're coloring a page with glitter, just keep that in mind. So, but I do want this one right here. So I'm gonna go get my pens here, my gel pens. And when I was swatching these, I noticed that they didn't have any identifying marks on them, which is annoying, not gonna lie. And I didn't want to take the time to get stickers to number them, but I don't know, I might just do that. But what I can do is I swatch them and put them right back in exactly how I swatched them. So I know that this is this one and this is this one, which is what I want. So I'm going to start with that one, and I'll pick my other colors later when I get to it. So this is the pen that we're going to be using. Another thing that I do is I use an index card, which I forgot to get out and prepare first before doing this. But I get an index card. And a pen. And I write down, because if for some reason I don't want to color this anymore, I'm sick of it, some other picture caught my fancy, I want to know what colors I used. So I will make a little color sheet here, and I put the name of the book that it's in, patterns and close-ups. I put the artist's name. And then another thing that I like to do is I put the date that I started the coloring page, and then I put the end date once I'm done. So that's an easy way for me to keep track of the colors that I'm using. I have about 20 of these started now. So I just do that, just kind of put the color down, and then for this one, since I didn't label them, I just put row 1, and then I set that aside. And then I think that I want to start with this band right here, although I'm liking this one in the middle too. I'm also keeping in mind that as I start coloring it, the glitter, it stays in the spot that you start, of course, but as you move your hand across it, you're going to get glitter on your hand. You can take another piece of paper and put it over, but oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to start my little sound machine up, because I'm not going to talk the whole time I'm coloring here. My partner is going to go ahead and bring that over for me. Thank you. This is, I should get a link to this in the, oh, I got it over here. I should get a link to this and put it in the comments, this little sound machine that I got from Amazon. I got it because I lived in a very noisy place, kind of like now. Let's see, let's do, oops. Yeah, we like that. Kind of takes out all the background noise, right? And it's something nice to listen to. Thank you all for subscribing, the 55 subscribers that I have right now. I wanted to live stream this so I wouldn't have to take a video on my phone, because I only have so much space on my phone and the videos can only be so long. So So this is going to be in parts of 20 minutes. Or maybe 15, because I'm still not sure if YouTube will let me upload a video that's longer than 15 minutes. But the more subscribers I get, the better chance I have of being able to go live, so I can do longer videos and just keep color and everything. That's looking really pretty. I like that color a lot. I'm glad that I chose that. So if anybody decides to, which would be really cool, anybody decides to purchase this book and the Shuttle Art gel pens, the 130 count, which I'll put a link to both of them, then we could color this page together. That looks so pretty. I love that. Like I said, I'm not a professional, or I didn't go to art school. I don't, I've watched a lot of YouTube tutorials from other people who are professionals, and I learned some shading and blending and how to pick colors that go together. Excuse me. Will you get me the water? It's in the door. Excuse me. Thank you. How does it look? Is it focused on the part I'm coloring?
It's kind of off to the side. But it needs to go that way. Yeah, even more.
I think what I can go ahead and do is fall. There we go. I'm coming in a little bit more so you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. This is all a learning curve for me. I've not really done any videos. I'm sure you guys can tell that. But I do have a lot of love for coloring, and I wanted to just express myself and have a space to color and do some ASMR stuff. I really like that. But for today, I wanted to just get this started before we head out into the city to work. I luckily have a source of income that I can do anywhere. Now, one thing about coloring is it's what you want to do, right? That's the beauty of it. I just went outside the line a little bit right there. It's barely even noticeable. And I don't let that bother me. I know that I'm going to color something else in that space and it'll not even be seen. Especially with something this intricate. I think I've colored probably about 50 pages maybe total since I've been on this coloring journey. Since about a little bit before 2020 is when I started coloring. And I take a lot of time. I only color so much during the day or night or whenever I color. And I'll do other things, you know, I'll set it aside and do other things. So it takes me a while. It takes me probably a week to 2 weeks to sometimes a month to finish a page. like it to, you know, look good. And all those coloring pages, I think I've only thrown away, like literally crumpled up and ripped up and threw in the trash, one page. So even if I make a mistake, I just keep going with it. With gel pens, you cannot erase them. You're stuck with where you put it. So there's that to take into consideration. Why I like coloring with gel pens, you can see I'm not doing any shading. You can do shading. I'm not really good at that with pens. You can use not two different colors, but two colors, one darker than the other, to put some shading in with stuff, and we'll do that later on when I color a different picture. But why I like coloring with gel pens is it's just pretty much laying the color down on the page, and super relaxing, and it just feels good. If you would, in the comments, let me know what kind of pages you like to color. If there's any books that you already have that I can, you know, color a page from, or we can color something together. I'm on Facebook as well. And you can add me as a friend, and we can do buddy colors and stuff like that. I love the coloring community on Facebook and here on YouTube as well. YouTube isn't as interactive, obviously, as Facebook is, because you guys wouldn't be able to share your pictures with me, but on Facebook we can do that. I have a lot of coloring friends on Facebook that I'm hoping will tune into this channel, and we can color together. I love doing the same page with somebody else, which I haven't done much of that, but it's fun to see the different colors that, you know, we all gravitate towards and choose. That's looking really pretty. This page kind of has a Mayan feel to it, so I like that I started out with gold, and I'm going to do silver. Kind of goes with that theme. So right now I see that I'm at 19 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this video, and we'll pick up in the next one, because I'm not sure if YouTube will let me upload it, so we'll see you in the next one.